Hey folks, welcome back to Batman Arkham Origins with me, Beanie81. If you watched last episode, you'll know that pretty much all we have to do now are find all the Enigma the stuff. I was trying to think what it's called. Yeah, all the Enigma stuff that's been hidden around Gotham City. So we're starting off with datapack set 9 this time around. I believe we're still on the north side of the city. This one is a bit of an awkward one to get to. I think you have to do a bit of tricky gliding, possibly, to get to. I can't remember. I just saw it and I still can't remember. I know you've got to glide to it, but I think you may have to gain a bit of height or grapple accelerate off the right thing to get up there. This one, just another easy break for the wall and grab from behind. That sounds really wrong somehow. But yeah. So anyway, this is all we've got left to do in this game now. We've done the main story, we've done all the other side quests, taken out all 8 assassins, and yeah, this is pretty much it. Now, there's another episode after this, in which I will take out all the relays and the remainder of the data packs that we don't get done, that we don't get finished this episode. Bit quiet. I think yeah, the game sound isn't it? Sorry, I was doubting myself there. I'm pretty sure the game sounds in it anyhow. Yeah. Sorry if the commentation's not up to scratch today, folks. I'm still getting used to this kind of recording and stuff, and I'll admit it's a lot harder when you're just sitting here watching yourself play. There's not really much I can talk about like what I'm doing when I'm doing the passwords like that and such. Either way, I'll stop making excuses now. Yeah, so that one's just easy. Charge it up and use the back claw to get out. This, another easy one, just glide up to it and take it. I believe that's in the steel mill. Yeah, it's in Cyrus's steel mill. That one. You may need to take out a couple of gunmen before you can get that one. I believe they're keeping watch just outside the front door. I was trying to figure out what to do with the remote batarang at this point. I knew there'd be a button or something somewhere. I just couldn't figure out where. And there it is. I can see it from beyond the forklift. There we go. It opens just enough for us to slide under. Or I believe crawl under. You don't need to slide that one. If you don't want to. Still in the steel mill, I believe. Yep. In fact, I believe this is near the. Actually, I'm not sure where this is. Oh, I know it's in the steel mill, but I don't know whereabouts in the steel mill it is. I am recording this voice a couple of weeks after recording the this actual footage and such. So I won't be able to remember everything, unfortunately. But then again, I won't be able to remember everything, even if it was a few hours ago I'd done it. I'm not the most memorable. I was going to say memorable of people, which, yeah, also true, but not quite what I was meaning. Either way, I feel it'd be kind of random if one of Enigma's riddles was just cooking, considering what, you know, all the passwords seem somewhat relevant. If one of them was cooking, it says something about Enigma. This drives me crazy. It's if you just kind of fall down there, he'll pull his way out. But there is, or you can do it if you get it right. But there is a lot easier way, which I found out shortly after. You know, this is still after me completing the game. I mean, story and all that. I've been playing it for ages, but still took me ages to figure out that if you crouch and walk towards a hole, you won't bother grabbing onto it. You'll just fall down automatically. So that makes it a lot easier rather than just falling down the hole and pulling yourself out each time. Batman obviously has survival instincts. There we go. I didn't figure out where it was at first, this one. I still apparently can't go for it, but there we go. Yep, just use the back claw to get it. And that's extortion set, datapack set number 9 done. The extortion file for Brandon, the head of the SWAT team in Gotham City. So we go on to datapack set 10. This one is opposite one of the Black Mask's drug stash is. It's in the is it the Electric Works? The building that you'll probably go into constantly throughout the game as you try and get from one part of the city to another. It's just northwest of the Pioneers Bridge, I believe. This one, simple enough. You just gotta kind of run past, hitting each target with a batarang. Quick fire batarang should get it done. Slide under, grab. Shows how repetitive some of these are. I've got some. I'm looking at it and thinking, have I already I've already shown this during the last one, but I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Available units call-in status. Possible assignment incoming.
Well, it does feel like I did. Or maybe it's just because I've been. Maybe I just remember it from the editing. Who knows? Well, I could know if I took the effort to. So this one. Oh yeah, this one you need to. I know why I recognise them. I was struggling to find one of the sets of one of the data packs for number 10, so I had to go on the internet to try and look, see where they all were, and try and backtrack to one of my videos, because I'd gotten it during one of the main story episodes, and I couldn't figure out where. I missed it when I was going through it. Either way, yes, this one is on top of the building, the Electric Works, or whatever it's called, the one that I was talking about earlier. Just charge it up and grab it. Doodaloo, this is the steel mill on the in the drug lab. This one took me a while to find. It's quite a strange one, actually. You've got to actually... oh no, no. Sorry, I was going to say you have to use remote control batarang, but I just did that to find it. I kind of threw a remote control batarang into this room and then managed to get it up the pipe and reverse out, and it was there. It was a bit of an odd one. And then you've got, I believe, just, yeah, it's a single password, but it's a tough one. Like I was saying last episode, passwords for the Enigma stuff tend to be either 3 easy passwords or 1 difficult one. As you can see, this one's just one fairly. When I say difficult, it's not. You're going to get it done, even if as long as you just keep at it. It's, you know, you got so many words that you can try, and then you're done. You've not got a timer or anything, so. I make it sound a lot harder than it is. That's file 10 all found. That was the extraction file for Penguin. This is Pioneers Bridge underneath it. That's, I believe this is on the... Ooh, you can probably tell which end of the bridge that was actually if you look at the compass, but I missed it. Here you can't touch the ground again, so you've got to really aim that up quite well and drop off the grapple and land on the button. This is on top of one of the thingies, the arches on Pioneers Bridge. You got to hit the button, and then you've got. Oh no, you don't even have a time limit. You could just go over there and quick fire if you want, and then grapple up there. I was just being lazy. Here again, I think you've got to do it without touching the floor. This one's probably a little. This one is a bit harder. Oh no, sorry, it's not about touching the floor, it's in the time though. Oh, sorry. It's me itching my nose, missing and hitting the microphone. Yep, there we go, 3 buttons. 3 nearest each other. So, it's fairly easy to find, it's not like they're hidden or anything, you don't have to check multiple baskets, it's just the ones nearest each other. Common sense, really. Trying to figure out where this one was. Oh no, it wasn't. No, you've got to hit that button with remote control and then quick fire those 3. That's right. As I say, it has been a while since I've seen these, so I may give you false information at first, but I'll try and correct myself. Okay, slide under and grab it. This is actually inside Pioneers Bridge, where we go when we're taking on Firefly. These cause me a bit of trouble actually, some of these. They're fairly well hidden because I think there's 3 or 4 in the elevator shaft. Just and, you know, on the map it kind of shows you location of them, but it doesn't show you the height or so on of them. So they could be at any point in the elevator shaft. Also, finding your way around in this, inside of the bridge is a nightmare, I found. It took me long enough just to find my way back in, actually. Which, if you're struggling, there's actually a kind of a house or like a building on the bottom of one of the bridge's stands, and that actually has the door into the bridge in it. So, remote control through the pipe opens the thing you can slide under. Simple as. And that's another extortion file for Alberto Falcone. We've unlocked a few for him, I think. Either way, yep, datapack set 12. This is another just password. This is 3 passwords, each one a lot well, fairly easy. There's only like 1 or 2 options on each side, on each thumbstick, so to speak. But yes, I've got to say actually, speaking of Enigma, since we're going through stuff, the one thing I was disappointed about in this game is the previous 2 games. I think I've mentioned this before actually, but I'll repeat myself. Yeah, the other 2 games, Asylum and City, both had riddles as part of the Enigma, what was part of the Riddler stuff. And that's one thing I think this game was really lacking. I really enjoyed the riddles from other games, and I was looking forward to testing myself on them again. It's a really fun part of the game. Even the ones that are just go into detective vision and line up a question mark with the question mark's dot, and then scan that. It's like in the other games, you'd have the top part of a question mark somewhere in the room, and a dot in another part, and you could stand in a specific location where they line up, and that was really good. I'll admit I did prefer the ones that were kind of a hint at something that you had to scan. So there's one like a riddles based around the newscast, and you have to scan the radio, which is currently broadcasting the news. You know, that kind of thing. I really enjoyed that as part of it. This one is just hit the 4 buttons. Simple as, 1 on each corner. And then once all the buttons have gone off, those buttons on the floor light up, and I had no clue where the data pack actually was. I was really wondering, couldn't figure it out, and then I noticed. Did take me a while though. Yeah, it's just another blow up the wall and pick up the data pack. Sorry if there was a bit of a skip there, folks. I just had to quickly manage to edit in a data pack twice, so I just had to stop the recording the vocals there temporarily. Either way, I'm back. Here we go, just another password. Difficult password, but only one of them. You see the theme? Not that I've not mentioned it several times already. In fact, I think every time we've had a password, but still. This is in the bridge, Pioneer's Bridge, the internal part. Here you go, we're actually in one of the trains. I believe there's a bomb on the top of that train. And here's the same room, just in the railings beneath the train. There's a little bit of a maze. And there you go. It clicked on me there, where it was, because I'd already tried the one of the corners of the railing, and that led nowhere. But the other 3 led to into that maze, so it was kind of just deduction from that point. Here you go. This is a bit of a. I think this one needed a few challenges. You charge it up, that gets the electricity going. You send your remote batarang through the electricity, you get the fuse box, and then the train door opens. Oh no, sorry, the bit above the train opens. Then you blow up the train roof. And fall in and grab the data pack for the extortion file for James Gordon, which I should really have a look at. That's the one that interests me most. I noticed it when I was looking at it, like when I was playing this as well. Gotta wonder what extortion is in there for Gordon. I thought he was supposed to be kind of the paladin type cop, as opposed to most other Gotham's cops. Either way, yep. So this is in, I believe it's. Oh, it's in the nightclub in which we found the bird. That's gangster who had been having. We'd had to break up the gang fights, get the drugs, and then we went to the bar to confront the bird and a couple of his cronies. Yeah, you head into the back, and there's kind of a office, I suppose, and there's a grating in there that you take down. That's easy enough.
Potential assignment incoming. Keep this channel open.
Oh, okay. On the roof, this is on the train track. If you just follow that round, you'll see across it. Again, it took me a while to find actually, because it's kind of, it goes beneath the city, so I was searching above it actually in the city itself and wondering where the hell it was before I realised it was a train track that went beneath me. This one, I'm not 100% sure what I just did. Did it stand on a button or something, or I don't know. As I say, it's been a while since I did the actual video recording, so I'm being a little forgetful. Either way. So yeah, this is another blow the wall away, pick up the extortion file. This is in the Black Mask's apartment. You go around, well, you can see where I am if you just, when you come in, you turn left, and you turn left again, there's some stairs, I believe it's underneath that, and that's the extortion file for Commissioner Loeb, who's a little dead right now. Actually, it might have been the nightclub again, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I wouldn't trust me on it. Sorry, again, I think I hit the mic there. I need to avoid doing that. Something I need to learn to do. This one, you need to touch all the buttons without touching the ground. I believe it's alright if you touch the wires, however. And you can set up those wires. I didn't show me setting up the wires because I set up the wires and it took me a long time to figure out what I actually had to do, which is bad, considering how often that challenge is literally a foot away, still backclaw it. That style, I gotta say, you know, well, style or laziness, one of the two. Easiest data pack ever. There we go. Okay, this one, just glide through it. That'll do it. Right, and I believe this is outside the Grand Hotel. Either the Grand Hotel or the mall, one of the two. Oh no, yeah, it's the Grand Hotel, sorry, I am right with that. Well, it may not be the Grand Hotel, but it's the hotel that we originally met the Joker. No, we didn't originally meet him in there, but where the Joker got all the assassins to go and meet him. It's where we first fought Bane. Yeah. Takes me a while to explain things, apparently. Okay, hit all the buttons, no time on it. Once you hit the 3 below, the top one lights up and you hit that. And 15.
We gotta get in on that action.
Another one for Alberto Falcone. It's been a lot for him. Okay, set 15. What we're doing? Oh yeah, this one. This one's annoying. You gotta use the destructor on all 3 of those things up there, but you've only got 2 charges. And it takes like a minute or 2 to cool down, so you're actually waiting there for a good amount of time, just waiting for the electro gun thingamajig to recharge. Okay, either way. There might be an easier way, I just didn't figure it out. This is another 3 gates, or 3 passwords. Each one being fairly easy, as you can tell. There we go. pick it up, and again, this is the Grand Hotel, I believe. There we go. Just glue up the pipes a little. This one took me a couple of tries to actually get into, just 'cause it's a bit of an awkward glide. But yeah, you glide in and then use backclaw to get it down. You might even be able to get it from... Well, actually, no, I don't think there is any place you can kind of stand. You've got to be in that room. This one took me a while to find. Again, this is on a train track. It's actually, if you select the marker, like if you mark it up with the bat signal points you into the city above the train track again. And it took me a while to find this one. Seems a little overkill as well, having these free walls in front of it. But there we go. Extortion file 15. Again, fairly easy one. This one, I believe you have to... Once you've gunked up the pipe, you can grab the data pack. This is below the Grand Hotel, by the way. In the car park at the moment. And this is... Oh... Yeah, as you're going through from the entrance, there's a room you can't get into, but there is a grate above the door, so you pull that down, and then you can get into the room. It overlooks the kind of larger area that leads into the proper Grand Hotel as well. Here you go, this is the main hall of the Grand Hotel, and that's number 10. The extortion file for Anarchy. Okay, set 16. I believe this is... No, it's not the bridge. There you go. I'm not 100% sure where this is, I'll admit. Very nicely placed explosive gel there. There you go. Hit the ground button and you're able to hit the button in the distance for barring. And get a bit closer to use the backclaw. Just to show you, I think you can just pick it up as well, but as you've probably noticed by now, I'm fairly lazy, so I thought I'd use a backclaw. Either way. Again, probably could have picked that one up, but I like the backclaw. Charge it up, get the data pack. Another simple one. There's only so much I can say about some of these, but you know, yeah, if you charge that one up, the grating opens, and you're able to. I think you can probably just again grab it, but as I've previously stated, I love the Batclaw. Not sure why I said that in such a creepy voice, but either way, yeah, that one you use the remote claw to set up the wire, and then you're able to go to. This is in the Grand Hotel. That was in the elevator shaft of the hotel, and then the maintenance shaft is where that was. This is in the like the ballroom. Caused me so much trouble, this ballroom, when I first went through it, didn't it? That was horrible. But either way, yeah, this is just after you find the 4 men, or the 4 henchmen, kind of strapped down in the water, about to be electrified. You head up, and then you can see this above you. And then the data pack is there. And that's the file for Shiva, one of the 8 assassins. I think we've got time for another set. Yeah, data pack set 17. So this is still the hotel, I believe. Ends the grating. I didn't see where that grating.
Available units
Oh, it's just one of the corridors.
Possible assignment incoming.
Can't be more specific than that, I'm afraid. Either way, I think I was trying to figure out where the data pack was at this point. There we go. You need to. This is a bit tricky, this one. Although, first try. There we go. And it opens up the data pack. There you go. Hit those 3 and the second. I think I must have already hit the three on the right or something. I'm not 100% sure what I did with that one. I may have not fully recorded that. I'm sure I had my reasons. So, what was that? Pull the grating off, hit the button to start the electricity, then send the remote control batarang through the electricity and through the now exposed vent into a fuse box. And there you go. This is just, you gotta go to the top of the building that I'm currently kind of on there. And you glide first into like the top button, then into the button I just saw. You can't touch anything else, I don't believe. Like if you touch ground or anything like that, then the buttons stop again. You've got to re-hit the buttons. Okay, and that's a fairly easy one. Stir the upwards. Stir the porridge? No. Stumble sorridge? Nope. Stumble sorridge? No. Stumblesy person. Stumbles upwards? Secret spurridge. Secret spowage? Secret spliums? Secret spupsage? That was really awkward to talk. So, I must have missed one as I was going through them here. You do have to be kind of very finite with the thumbstick movements. There you go, secret knowledge. That's a very Enigma thing. You could honestly probably see what the different things are and make a fairly accurate guess of them rather than just go through one by one as I do. But I just don't have the memory to kind of think of, if I went through them all, I'd forget the first one by the time I got to the second one. And multi-batarang. And a data pack. I think this is back in the... No, it's not the Grand Hotel. No, I think this is the Grand Hotel, yeah, because this is a ballroom once more. What's up in your face? What's up, long face? Why are you here? Why, buddy? Some of these are fairly funny, I think. Why the long face? Seems relevant considering this is where Joker was at one point. Well, it seems like something he'd say to Batman is what I mean by that. There you go. Password accepted. Either way, I'm going to leave it there here in a minute, folks. One data pack to go. And then this will be the episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. And there you go, slide under, still a hotel. I'll catch you later, folks.